Hello everyone, today's video is going to be talking about how you can get caught up on all those event Pokemon that you missed out on all those years ago. So the way that we're going to be achieving it this time around is we're going to be using a flash cart with some event ROMs put onto it. These are ROMs from the actual distribution cartridges that were used in those in-person events all those years ago. So this is more or less the most legitimate way that you can get these Pokemon now. You know, instead of using hacks or, using hack save files or things like that, you are actually getting the event Pokemon basically the original way that you would have when these Pokemon were originally released. Now I'm going to be using my copy of Sapphire to receive all these Pokemon, and I'm going to be sending it through the cheapest GBA flash cart that I could find. This flash cart is going to, I think I paid like $24, $25 for it, but I believe you can find them for as cheap as like $12 to $14, and I don't use a whole lot of flash carts, so two reasons I wanted to use this one was, for one, it's a third of the price of just about any other flash cart on the market. Not only that, this flash cart has its own software that converts all of the ROMs to where the processor and everything on here will actually read it. Now that's worrisome for some, because when you send it through this software, it's changing the ROM file. So that for me kind of threw up a red flag. I wasn't sure if it would still connect to my save file or not and actually still be able to distribute. Would I be able to use this cheap flash cart, or would I have to dish out the money and buy one that costs a little bit more? Well, luckily, it all works out, and I'm going to show you how right now. So, partially to help me capture some of the footage here of going through this process, I'm using my GameCube with the Game Boy player. That's sent to my capture card. And I'm basically just going to show my GBA that I have here to the webcam. There's not a whole lot going on this screen. There's really not a whole lot going on either one of the screens. But I'll be able to show you button presses and stuff that you have to do to initiate the transfer method. So, you're going to need your GBA, two GBAs, or, GBAs or GBA player, and a link cable. As you can see down here in the bottom, I have my flash cart booted up already. Now, the Deoxys event, I have not been able to get to work properly, but I have gotten this Aura Mew. And before you start on the whole thing, you need to go into your save file and empty out your party, because that's the only way this transfer is going to work, is it transfers the Pokemon directly into your party. So we're going to boot up this ROM here. Loads up. Now it's waiting. So, what we're going to do with the GBA here, you're going to turn it on, and then you need to hold down start and select. See how the Nintendo logo went away? You're now in the multi-boot mode. Everything's transferring over, and bam. There you go. Mew has been transferred. So, turn the game off. We can back out of here now. Okay, so now we're going to go to this other one. It's Pokemon Top 10. This was a distribution for the Pokemon 10th anniversary. And as you see, we have Lugia, Entei, Latias, Latios, Ho-Oh. We're just going to do a couple of these real quick. We'll start with Ho-Oh. And you're going to do it the same way. GBA on, hold start select, multi-boot mode. There you go. Ho-Oh is now on the save file. We'll go ahead and do the other second gen bird here. Lugia. Once again, turn it on. Multi-boot. And there we go. Easy as that. I'm going to go ahead, quit out of this, put my Sapphire cartridge into the Game Boy player, so we can go in and look at these Pokemon. Alright, so we are booted up in the Game Boy player, got my Pokemon Sapphire save on here, and there we go. Check summary, you have the Aura Mew, level 10, Nose Pound and Transform. Go down, have Ho-Oh with OT of 10 anniversary. Have Lugia with 10 anniversary. And there we have all three of the event Pokemon that we transferred through these ROMs that we have downloaded onto a flash cart. Now, you can basically just do a Google search for GBA event Pokemon, and you'll find links to these ROMs that have been so kindly donated by others in the Pokemon community who have spent their time and money to acquire these ROMs that are basically not supposed to get into the hands of the public. They acquired those ROMs and then dumped them onto the internet to share with everyone. So, obviously, there are more distributions for Gen 3. I don't have Fire Red or Leaf Green or Emerald, which is where some of the other Deoxys and a few other distributions went towards. Not all distributions were compatible with Ruby and Sapphire. Now, unfortunately, if you are one of those people that do not have your authentic copy and are now playing off of a reproduction copy, you're not going to be able to acquire the event Pokemon using this method. I tried this previously before recording, and when you try to do so, it basically just pops up and says to make sure that the cartridge that you are using is in the same language as the distribution cartridge that you're using. Obviously, all of my stuff is in English, so it's all the same language. It should work. But unfortunately, with a reproduction, that just isn't the case, and it's not going to work by this method. Let me know if this was new information for y'all, if this is something that y'all like. I do plan on doing another one of these once my R4 card comes in for my Nintendo DS. I'm going to try doing basically this same thing, but for the Gen 4 and Gen 5 games. So, let me know down in the comments what you think about this, and I will see you guys in the next video.